Good. Break the shield. Behind you while you break the shield. Good shit. Now you should be heading right. You're about to be out of that. Keep one person in your view at all times. Right here. You're going left. You should be going right. Look where I am. Boom. Go right. So, all you're doing is guaranteeing you're in sight of everybody who wants to see you. You're trying to keep one person in your view. That's good. Fucked them up. See, that was good. Use the payload to hide from everybody else and just shot the one Mauga. So just try and make it so the only person that can see you is the person you're shooting. Back up, good damage. Just like, you just hide for half a second, make them switch targets, and then you come back out. When you take it. If you don't have a pocket. You had a pocket right after. Good. That's good. Watch the other. That was perfect, actually. Checking to see if you're flanked after you get the kill. A little too far back. I don't know why you're running way back here. Not here, down. Alright. Notice where I play there. Because I'm on the left side and I know they'll all see me, I play close to the wall and just dip in and out. You don't want to play the exact same spot, but you can use that doorway that was to my left. Here, let me go back. So you have a tendency to just reverse straight while shooting. That's not being evasive at all. Reversing straight is never going to get anything. You shouldn't even have backed up. You have a tank engaged on their tank, so you should have been just behind me, strafing left and right instead of backwards. You've got fear. You've got fear in fights. Get rid of the fear. And you see where I'm playing? So I don't want everybody to see me, so I'm playing this corner right here. You should go through here and either... Usually I would actually... When I go through here, I a lot of times come through here, just shoot a couple shots, and then come back. Just make them turn someplace. Make them start to fear their flank here. And then you just come right back and start shooting again. Because your turret mode's down. So you go out there, shoot a grenade, come back, like something like that. Make them start to freak out and have, hear footsteps. And there's also a health pack in there. So you just like shoot, grab health pack, come back. Yeah, you just reverse it for no reason. Yeah. Our Doomfist ulted. Our Doomfist ulted and you backed up because you didn't see the tank in front anymore. But the Doomfist ult is a go button. That's a move forward. Notice I went through even though my tank wasn't there. Because he's ulting. We have an ally ult going. They don't have an enemy ult going. It's not neutral. It's time for offense. It's time to get aggressive. Now we back. Oh, the Doomfist is an idiot. Now we have to stay. I remember saying the Doomfist is an idiot in this game. Now we back up.
This ends now.
Try and use your grenades to hit both you and the enemy you're trying to knock back. I always take the knockback first, so you don't damage yourself anymore on your grenade. ballsy, and it could work. It did. Still, nah. If your instinct, when you're like, okay, I'm going to fight in the middle of all of them, your instinct should be immediately fight around a health pack. Immediately. This gives you angles like to dip around and use walls to block them, and you can try and take them one or two at a time instead of 1, 2, 3 all staring at you. So instantly I'm like, even like turret mode, and I'm strafing right through this door while I'm eyeing this guy, and when this guy gets out of sight, I switch to this guy. Or I know that this guy's going to get out of sight, and I see this guy's low health, so I probably start this guy. But that depends on if I know if his shield's down or not. I know it's a lot. Like, if I know this guy's shield's down, I'm shooting him. If I think his shield is up and he can use it, I'm shooting this bitch as I go through, trying to take her down, and then switching to him as I get out of her line of sight. That was good. You stopped the res at least. But that is actually winnable for you. If you play it right and they misplay it all, you can actually take them down with that turret. Alright, let's skip ahead. Hover, like, rotate. I just tried to point. Rotate to where he's slightly in front of you. You'd be on the right side, and he's over here. Now you can't cross, so this is fine. Play this corner. Good. Keep playing here. Don't back up from Ryan until he starts coming. Save your grenade, because you know he's coming at you. Now your grenade here. You knock him off course with your grenade there, and also like send you slightly flying. You kill him there. You actually kill him there. If you played correctly. Nice. There's no reason to hide that much. Nobody was looking at you. That ended up great. Good job. That's a turret mode right there. He's low health behind the shield. Burn the shield. That's instant turret. Now you back up because you're in AoE range from that. And you come around the right door and try and catch him at the end of your turret and kill him. You're playing pretty good. I just want to say that. You're playing pretty good. I'm just giving you tips to... Your movement tips, like your instincts. It needs to change just a little bit and you'll be a monster. Why do I always say reviving? Were you? I don't even think you were revived there, were you? Instantly, you do not want to get closer to him when he's doing that. For sure. So, alright. So, you have the option of, you know exactly where, like, you think about where he's going, right? His only ground targets are below you to the right. So that means your best spot to head him off is to instantly, this door down here. Like, cut him off at this corner. He's definitely coming this way. So you just start immediately rolling this way. It doesn't matter that you have turret mode. Like, his ult is saying your turret mode is going to be worthless. Alternatively, if you're like stuck in really wanting your turret mode to work, then you just back up a little bit because he's going this way. The AoE is going to come off of you. Alternatively, you can shoot at her, right? Make it just so this Sojourn is the only one in your view and try and take her down in your turret. But you have to keep in mind, if you do that, if you choose not to cut him off at the pass, that means he's going to beat you to the side door. So you would, if you chose to shoot her in turret mode, you have to exit left behind you towards the other exit. I hope this makes sense. Every situation is just ever flowing, and you make a choice, and the direction you go is going to be based on basically when does that choice resolve. Like, by choosing to cut him off, the resolution is quicker, right? You know your resolution, your exit resolution, we'll call it that. The exit resolution is quicker because you're taking the exit from your position right now. Because right now you are out of position. Look at all these. Look at this. They are pushing in now. Now it's time to fucking move, and you're deciding which way you're moving and who you're damaging on the way out. So, if you're choosing to damage him, you exit immediately to the right. If you're choosing to damage her, it's about 2 seconds later. You try and burn her down with the turret, because there is no healer looking at her. I mean, look at this healer. Healer's looking at him. So it is a prime target. There will be a lot of instances. Like, if I was Hanzo here, this is my target. But it might be different for Bastion. But anyway, if you're looking for him, exit right. If you're looking for her, shoot her twice, exit left, because this guy is now around the corner. And you're going to be walking right into his punches. We're going to watch what the fuck Ramatra does here, because for some reason, he does not push the corner. So, he fucked up. He could have cut you off. I'm instantly taking that as a tank. Got Bastion locked in a tiny room. I just heard him turret mode. He's vulnerable. Oh, he died. Oh, I killed him. Yeah, you know what? It all doesn't matter when the Hanzo's fucking amazing on your team. All right. This is a good spot to be in, right? Now you go left. Good. Good. Use that for cover. Good. Break. You can break that shield without anybody being able to see you. All right. Okay. So your only goal right now is break shield, correct? You're going to say yes, because that's what you're doing. All right. So you can be behind this corner and see this side of the shield. You don't have to be shooting at somebody right now. The shield's at full. You don't pop back out till it's fully cracked and it's about to shatter. That's when you would come back out and shoot somebody behind the shield. But right now, your only goal, if I'm Hanzo, I'm sitting here and I'm shooting the edge. I don't need to be vulnerable at all. Because right now, these two can see you. If they jump, they shoot, you're down. And I'm trying to shoot you through these bushes if I'm Hanzo. I can hear audibly the direct direction these shots are coming from. You're very loud when you're shooting. More left. Just shield. But you did pretty good, actually. Good instinct. I think you pop back out. Yeah, you do. You don't need to do that. Yeah, you're shooting Rhine behind the shield itself. You're trying to keep Rhine. Shoot just the shield. Grenade? Oh my god. Right. Quick lesson. You see these vulnerable targets. I understand. I would try and take this Mercy out too, right? As soon as she catches this heal, these two are not looking at you. You need to find who is. You need to scan to see if anybody's looking at you right now. Because you see a DPS over here, and there's probably somebody else down there. Boom, right here in your vision. Looking dead at you. This is the target you need to be on. You need to put pressure on her so she can't calmly shoot you for free. It's a lot harder to kill somebody shooting back at you than it is somebody not even looking at you. But again, you got the GOAT on your team. Yeah, you're being shot at somewhere else. Like he's out of his melee range, right? He's actually not a threat right now. We can all beat him up later. Because he went down here, you can... Let's see. When he was down here, you could start strafing this way and shooting this way. Because he's not trying to kill you. Here it is. Here's the chick right here. She's looking at you. She's shooting at you. And again, you're staring at somebody who's, quote, vulnerable, but it's making you vulnerable to do that. Hope that makes sense. All right, let's get back to it. Nice. That was really good. Bang. Okay. This is your S problem. Well, that would be your reverse key. This is your reverse key problem. You have the perfect cover right here with a giant health pack. And your instincts when it's run time is to go straight back. You can actually end your turret mode quickly, like early. You could just hit the turret mode button again and get the hell out of it. And that's what I would have done as soon as the Ryan got the full shield up and he's walking at me. You're too close at this point. It's end the turret mode, start shooting with your regular gun, and come back through this doorway. You can even sit in here for a second, see if they follow, because you got the big health pack. And if Ryan follows, you can make your way to this door, use your grenade to send him backwards so you get space on him. And you just wrap back around to this other side over here, come out this door. Like, if you wanted to touch, then you can't reverse. But touching's also fine here if you think your team has a chance. And we usually do. There's usually some off chance of doing it. So it's either you go straight forward, or if you're retreating, you go through this doorway. All right. Little junkie tip. First off, so right here, I'm throwing my C4 over. If I have two C4s, not if I only have one. Actually, no. My first one is I'm getting the fuck out of this shit. Instantly. I'm not standing in this shit. I'm going to C4 sideways. It stops upward movement. It does not stop lateral movement. So you could C4 out of this. But say this was Reinhardt or this field wasn't here. You could throw your C4 over the shield and explode it on top of him. And if he's in range mode, you'll try and send him at you. If he's not in range mode, you explode it just as it clips over the top. So he either goes back or he stands still but gets hit. He's either pushed into the ground or pushed back. So C4 is always movement. It's either movement or finishing blow. Movement of enemies, movement of yourself, or finishing blows. And I recommend, I know I've said it before, C4 only for movement of yourself to start. Because you got to get used to it. That was good. But you should have hit yourself with it too. Right? It's like the Bastion grenade. When you're against Reinhardt and Ramatra, and you're playing these two guys have very similar ability when it comes to pushing them back and pushing yourself back. You try and get it so it hits both you and them, and you extend the range between these melee guys that much more. They'll never catch you. So if he comes that close to me, it's the wrong mercy, but this actually works great. All right. So from that point, I would C4 and try and land on this platform. I know this platform is behind me, right? So when the Ramatra was here and you used it to push him back, push yourself back too, get on this platform. And now you got high ground, just pelting this fucking choke right here. You still got vision. You can like hug this side and not be hit. It's really good. All right, back to it. And I want to keep saying, again, you played very well. We're going to make you a monster. That's the goal of this.
Hunting them down.
That was really good. I don't know if it was intended. That was so fucking good. That was so fucking good. Do not know if intended. When you hit that fucking Alari, as she's ulting, and her ult is a skill shot. She's aiming at an area, and if you knock her at the right moment, she's going to miss.
Hunting them
I think you were just trying to hit Reinhardt, and you were making sure it went over his shield this time. So you do know the over the shield trick. That's good. But that ended up so fucking good, dude. That was fucking nasty. Nasty. She completely whiffs. She misses her ult. That is a powerful ult that will, like, just destroy both healers.
They both want back. Lasers are online. Don't tell anyone.
Launched in the dragon's breath.
Okay. You should be going high ground. You've got two melees walking at you, and they have the push now, right? At this moment, right here, I'm taking that platform I showed you behind you, right? I'm going to that. I'm even looking at it, dropping a C4 and jumping up to it. Because these guys can't do shit to you up there. You're just going to rain hell down on them. This is, you don't use enough verticality. Like, when it completely counters the enemy team. And I'm going to say this. It was the same way in Marvel Rivals. I used to get very annoyed when you say, oh, Captain America's in the back line. Captain America's in the back line. Why the fuck are you not on high ground so he's not a threat to you? Right? Use verticality. That is what part of what makes Junkrat counter these guys is they can't fly. You can jump like a motherfucker. They can't. Think of that. Think of why do you counter them? Trap counters the fuck out of both of them, and so does height. Okay. The trap location there kind of sucks. I don't know if it's it could easily be somebody will step into it eventually, but it's not protecting you. Right? Because a Reinhardt and a Ramatra, they want to play the corner. Oh my god, this thing sucks. Alright. I would put the trap dead on the corner. This prevents, especially since you're not playing the high ground, but when you're playing a melee tank, you always want to play corners. Swinging wide with Reinhardt or Ramatra is just fucking stupid. They're going to get ate up by you and me. They can't do shit. So they have to play this wall so they're not as easily shot. So they got cover on the side, and they're going to want to play this corner and come directly around this corner. They will step in this trap every fucking time. You bait them like you're too close. They step in, you C4 back, and just start pelting them. Pelting them. Right here, trap the corner. Let's see, he's retarded. See how he died because he went wide? Your C4 kind of made him go wide, but if I was him, I'm like flying while I'm in the air. I'm flying back and stuff. Oh, there's the corner trap. Works every time. But again, like you could C4 up here and not die. Like right here, there's a little ledge he can't get over.
Only in unity will we find strength.
Alright, I don't want to watch the Ramatra stuff yet, because I want you to focus on the DPS lesson here. We'll watch your tank play another time. I think you're still learning tank play. I'm not going to start criticizing, like, I don't want to go in depth on training with your tank play yet. That's just not fair. But, yeah, great job, dude. You're getting better. And if you start taking, I would say the biggest takeaway is making yourself safe from being shot at from multiple angles. Making yourself safe by being high ground against tanks that are melee. You don't have to be high ground all the time, but when they're getting close, it's time to go high ground. When they actually have the push, when they've got the spacing, they're about to take more space, you go high ground, right? Yeah. And always on Junkrat trap corners against melee tanks. Oh yeah, and use C4 to both hit them and move at the same time. Same with Bastion Grenade. On that, great job, dude. Great job.